First day of school said, we move the bone, God does the healing. I said, I'm home. Because I don't want to do anything that doesn't glorify God. I don't want to do anything in my own works. I want it all be His grace. And so I went to school, but here's the interesting thing. See, I knew I had a part to play. What was my part? Learning. What's your part today? Learning. So I sat in the front row of every class. I paid attention. Why? Because I was trying to save my dad's life. I wasn't trying to pass a test. I was trying to save my dad's life. So I sat in the front row because I never knew what a teacher would say would absolutely change the course of my dad's life. And on the weekends and weeknights, there'd be seminars, and I went to as many as I could. So over the course of 8 years of going to school to get my doctorate degree, I went to 650 seminars. To put things in perspective, the average person goes to 2 per year. So it would take, 300 years to match that level of expertise. Why? Because I wanted to save my dad's life. And through that process of learning, I felt equipped to come back home and help my dad. Moved back home, got situated. I got a call from my mom. Right about the time I moved home, she said, you need to come to the emergency room. My dad was in the emergency room because his cancer had come back for the 3rd time. This is in Northwell, Lake Success. It used to be called Long Island Jewish Hospital. Now it's called Northwell. And I rushed over there, and the first person I saw was the oncologist, and he looked me in the eyes, and he said, son, he said, I'm sorry to tell you, but your dad had 3 weeks to live. He said his cancer had come back all over his colon. He had a tumor so big it was the size of a grapefruit in his colon. He couldn't go to the bathroom on his own anymore. So they attached a plastic bag to his body. Can you imagine coming in there, watching your dad? And my dad used to be the strong man of the family. But here he was crippled, couldn't talk, couldn't walk, had a bag attached to his body, whole family in despair. And let me share something. I'm the youngest of 4 kids. Here's this big doctor like a Goliath telling me your dad's going to die in 3 weeks. But I know my God. And I know the book that he gave me called the Bible. See, and in that book it says, with God, how many things are possible? But he's telling me not this one. So there's a line in the sand here, because I can either trust man and let God be the liar. I mean, everybody else was doing it. Everybody else, it would have been easy. It would have been easy to be conformed to the world, didn't it? But we're not meant to be conformed to the world. We're meant to be transformed by the renewing of your... That's what we're here to do today.